Let's try to understand the meaning of sexual harassment. Let us consider a situation where he is the manager of the company and she is a female employee. He asked her if she could go for dinner with him after the shift, but she denied harshly. Let me ask you, are you aware asking someone for a date or dinner is not an act of sexual harassment? When the manager faced confrontation, he tried to send messages and emails, which again disturbed the female employee. But you should be aware, despite a clear indication from the other person, continuing the behavior and sending inappropriate messages qualifies an act of sexual harassment. Most of us would have seen something like this around us. What do you think? Is this sexual harassment? Is it punishable under POSH? Do you know sexual harassment at workplace includes unwelcome sexually determined behavior, whether directly or indirectly? What include in sexual harassment? Well, let me point out few. Unwanted physical contact and request for advances, demanding or requesting sexual favors, showing pornography or sending explicit message, sexually colored remarks, being shown lewd signs, staring or leering. We should stop doing and strictly oppose others doing so, as all these mentioned actions should be considered as sexual harassment. According to the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace, that is Prevention, Provision and Redressal Act 2013, sexual harassment is a criminal offense. Let's understand those who are covered under POSH. They are full-time employee, temporary worker, contract worker, daily wage employee, trainees and interns, housekeeping workers, security, client representative, volunteers with or without remuneration, and places like office campus, company guest house, hotel stay during official travel, and client place. These are the people who may face sexual harassment at workplace. What do you mean by unwelcome behavior? Well, any behavior or conduct is unwelcome if the recipient does not solicit or regards it as offensive. Let's see the difference between welcome behavior and unwelcome behavior. Welcome behavior feels good, reciprocal, in control, wanted, and appreciative, whereas unwelcome behavior feels bad, one-sided, feels powerless, unwanted, and demeaning. Basically, sexual harassment at workplace is divided into two types, that is quid pro quo and hostile environment. Let's understand the quid pro quo sexual harassment. It derives from a Latin word which means doing a favor or providing advantage to someone in return to something. It occurs when anyone among the authority offers to provide some favor in return for satisfaction of sexual demand. It occurs if the manager promises not to fire or punish an employee for her wrongdoing. It may happen during job interview. Whereas hostile working environment is a place where employee is subject to physical, verbal, or non-verbal conduct. It is an environment that does not provide an employee with a favorable condition to carry out his or her duties. It can be created by co-worker or boss. It interferes with the ability of person to do his or her job.